You can see everybody's in the plane and ready to go. And I'm looking forward to seeing what these teams can produce coming up this evening as well. You see the risers here going to be heading over towards the western side of the map, along with also the real OGs as well. As we can see, the members of the Crushers Esports going to be landing themselves in around their normal looting spot. 4King's going to go to Chumasira like normal. Shepherd a bit early out there compared to the rest of his teammates for White Rabbit Gaming. Ghosts are going to head over towards Hacienda. This is an interesting one. Ghosts going to be trying to challenge out Inexorable Gaming as quickly as possible here. That's an interesting one, as we can see Viking coming out there very late along with Perex as well. So it looks like those two may have DC'd in the lobby, which, you know, sometimes has been happening throughout our season here. It's not been the best of times as we've gone through. And you can see a couple of shots here coming from Twitch Hammer as he takes those shots over towards high voltage here. Just having a look around, making sure everything's hunky-dory, making sure everything is 100% before he continues on his way. Still waiting for the textures to come in. As you can see, the guys are busy getting themselves in here. And I wonder if Factus Elite has spotted out the two members over here that's kind of ran away here. Translucent going to be going for the kill. We are allowing this. Is allowed in the main sort of area. You can see Vikings on the bottom there. Does Translucent. It has an SR. There you go. Viking has continued on his way. And what is Viking going to be able to get a knock on towards Pyrexia, and that'll confirm their first points of the evenings. That's an interesting one. Circle goes over towards the western side of the map here. So, I mean, why is Disaster taking... Must have thrown a molly there by accident, or something must have happened from there. That's an interesting one. I want to try and fix these graphics though, because we are getting quite low graphics coming out from this. It's a bit of an interesting one. We'll fix it for the next game. Shots getting taken there by 50 FPS. And 50 FPS, also known as Arkine in the Twitch chat as well, has been doing such a great job for his team here. As we see Crusher's going to get their first knock on towards Stazor there. And that's going to be them confirming their first kill of the day. And it looks like they're just going to keep on this one. Eventually Abdallah is going to complete that flush out there. Also been a very, very good player this season. I mean, definitely a strong contender for, I think, most improved or best newcomer as well, must be said. There will be some prizes after of value of $120 after this, which I'll be distributing. We'll see what happens. And as Abdallah now just going to go and pick up his teammates and continue on their way for now. Rotation coming in from Inexorable Gaming at this stage. And we'll just wait and see what will transpire for the rest of the game. Shepherd very far away from his team in La Bendita. He's gone unnoticed though from the MLC Devils, which is lucky for him. In comes the real OGs into a very nice spot over here for the real OGs. It must be said, a very nice spot for them to claim the spot, because generally the circles don't go too far from this compound in the general terms. We don't like, especially if the circles like this. This is sort of the area, Monte Nuevo, just off of this. Some we've seen it ending just on this road here as well. You know, that's not a bad position for them to take out in the early stages. And same for Naz, if they were to take out this compound here. It'd be interesting to see if they do. Not attempting to do it at this stage. As we see, the teams are going to be landing in now and getting themselves all going there. Um, so yeah, I mean, pretty timid start here for our first game of the evening. Our 16th game. This is our final round this evening. 5 matches ahead of us, including this one, obviously, to go. Ninjas Bikini are full force this evening. We got 0 coming in for them as well. Azator sitting in there, Resnad in. It's all good to see a full man of in Ninjas in Bikinis. What can they do? Can they make a charge in the late coming? Practice Gaming going to be making their way over now. Near the ghosts, it'll be interesting to see if the ghosts are actually going to take the shots over towards Practice Gaming. It doesn't look like we can see it, but it looks like Khalil definitely going to be taking on this shot over here, that's for sure. Calv just in the end. Ghost pretty content just to come in a little bit later. Same with Whiteover Gaming. We see now the rotations coming in from the Factus Elite. Viking still getting his loot up after his disconnect from the lobby, and then making his way in as well. And Real OGs have spotted out the rises here as they take a couple shots over towards I'll Be Back. And it's just all just, I don't know, it feels like these teams are a little bit nervous. I don't know. I just kind of get this feeling that these teams are a little bit nervous this evening. Wait to see what happens if it goes. Practice Elite and Practice Gaming having a couple of shots at each other there. Nothing really to worry about at this stage. Diggs back on his account here as Duncan has a look back, and it looks like they're going to stop on this one here and wait for Practice Gaming to make their rotations here. And I don't know if Practice Gaming is going to be aware of this one here. Duncan not really in a spot over here at this moment, as Cookie now tries to take some shots over there. Diggs going to try and take some shots on towards Cookie here. Can Cookie make it out alive? He is stopping there, but it looks like Practice Gaming going to be taking. So Spartacus takes up Translucent from the background here, and now comes in the members of Cookie here, who comes in to take out Duncan, and now just leaves Diggs left alive here. It's all gone wrong here for Practice Elite. While they're trying to counter some other teams, it's just not working out for him here. Joey going to take a couple shots over towards him as well, and Cookie just going to be waiting out. This is the grenade going to come out over towards Cookie here, as we see that color not coming through. We'll turn on the color there. Cookie gets taken out by a nade there by Diggs. Can Diggs confirm that kill? Smoke is busy pluming there for Cookie. Will offer him a little bit of disguise and protection, but he also needs to be careful of Ninjas in Bikini, who are sitting right behind him. Resnad inside there as well, inside the smoke in the background there, as we can see. And Diggs just not going well for Practice Elite. It hasn't been going well throughout this tournament, it must be said, for Practice Elite. Did have a better day on Friday evening, but just not working out for them. Diggs now just going to try and from behind. He's going to get a couple of shots coming over towards him from Practice Gaming. Jaru going to be getting the pickup on towards him. That's Anonymous tries to make this one down there. Doesn't get the knock on towards him as he gets grenaded by Abdu here. He's going to try and stop Abdu from breaching this one here. Anonymous going to be taken out by the blue zone here. Obviously that low damage that Diggs put him on here has obviously got him to get the knock as well. And this is dire times for even the member of... Oh, but Azator still behind him. He's going to get taken out there by Diggs in the end of the day. He's going to run across the right. He's going to be able to take out Abdu, but Joe Rue will eliminate Diggs out in 16th position. But look, at Ninjas in Bikinis have got this great sight line down on towards Practice Gaming. Just need to eliminate Joe Rue, and that's it for Practice Gaming. Just make it behind the shed just in time. But now I think their wheels are going to be taken out here as well. So Ninja's Bikini up 2 kills here in the early stages, looking really good for them at this stage. As we see the zone has circled up towards the north here. Just this fight happening in the side here as Viking passes them by as well. Anonymous going to be bleeding out to the blue zone in the end. So that will leave just the 2 members of Fractus Gaming left alive here inside this match number 16. Going into our phase 3 now. The real OGs now going to be making their rotations. Just ahead is Predicted Circles of Punisher here. Will we see maybe a nice little driver battle coming out? I don't know. It looks like the Rise are going to pull off, get to a compound, stay safe. And that's exactly what you want to be seeing going through there. Whitechapel Gaming making their rotations down in the south, still in the blue zone at this stage. And it's going to be very, very busy coming in from the south. It must be said, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams in the south here. NR team, I think, have realized this, and they're going to try and get themselves in a different area here, because that's going to be chaotic coming into theirs now. 4 Kings and Noz Gaming going to be taking out the fight there between each other here. As we see the Silent Bang going to be taking out some more of those tires behind TF2, and that buggy is not going to be able to be used anymore. As we see now the team's just waiting to see what happened over here. Bin Laden, Karen Dams and the Silent Bang all sitting here. Hunter just a bit further up towards the north, maybe getting a little bit more positional advantage. We do see this zone either tends to stay this side or is going to go north. I do think it's going to stay on Alpozo's side. We'll see what happens continuing on there. Ninja's Bikini still making their rotations inside the blue along with the rest of White Rabbit Gaming. And it looks like the Crushers Esports are going to be watching this one out. They are in the cards now. They are going to start making this move. I don't think they're going to spot out White Rabbit Gaming making their rotations at this moment. So maybe timing in favor of White Rabbit Gaming for now. And Crushers is just going to miss out on these kills that they can go. But they should be able to see this one happening come across as Unfixed barrels down the road here. And we see in the background, Predicted Circle is going to be taking out one of the Ferry crew members of Media. AZ looking along. What can Predicted Circles? I did get tagged up a slight bit there, but it's going to be okay for him. His vehicle wheels are all still okay for now. And the Ferry crew should be surviving without any issues. Continuing on here. Unfixed now in between. He's going to go straight into the pathway of 4 Kings here. And sometimes, oh, he doesn't run him over. But Silent Bang is going to be right behind White Rabbit Gaming here. And that'll be Silent Bang and 4 Kings' first kill of the game here. As White Rabbit Gaming late rotations in panic seem to not be helping them at all at this stage. Rest of White Rabbit Gaming has made it in. Can Shepard make it in with the meds? I mean, he's barreling down. He's got 1 first aid left here. And 8 bandages. He's going to have to now heal himself up here now and get himself out. Use that first aid kit and get himself going as quickly as possible. Again, it shifts up towards the north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams coming in from the south here. A lot of teams coming in from the south here. Again, Crushers Esports going to not come in from the south, realizing that it's going to be a pretty deadly one. Viking has got towards his team inside Alpozo, looking pretty good for them at this stage. And Ninja Bikini's just on the edge of the blue zone there, and they don't have too far to go here. But this north hand side so empty. Obviously, teams won't realize this, but for Fractus Gaming, I think they're going to be pretty happy with the way this has turned out for them at this stage. Shepard has got himself into the playable area, but that blue zone going to be shifting over soon, as well as the Ghosts have a look over towards the members of the MLC Devils. Static going to be taking some shots over towards the Rises here. Not much that we can see. I think the Rise is just over peaking that position there, and Punisher will be able to get picked up there by Mr. Frag. Not much issues for them. And our team are coming in from the east, but we also got the members of the Kings here going to be taking on the shots over towards NR team here as they come in as well, with both of them firing out of the vehicles here and getting some tags through. It looks like Ninja Bikini are just going to continue on their way here will in our team just choose to maybe rotate a different path? Looks like they're going to follow the path of Casper Man here. And here comes Ninja Bikini close to Fractus Gaming. Now, early on, we saw a couple of shots coming out here. Can they seek some revenge over here towards Ninja Bikinis? Looks like it's going to be getting in their hidey little hole, dip over there, and very nice dip there right inside the circle area as well. White Trapper Gaming make it in towards the southwest of the map, and not much people, so avoiding these teams in the south. And Noz now looking over towards the Four Kings members. Silent Bang sitting still here. Zenden picking his moment. Punisher will take out Charbel in the background here. And Noz is very patient here from Zenden. It must be said. Shots going to come over towards the Ghosts as they try and make their rotation in. Yeah, but Kandam has spotted out Svenden, and that patience did not pay off. Kandam going to get the knock on towards 18 here, and Kandam has definitely saved the Four Kings there. A couple of kills on their side, that's for sure. As now Android tries to seek up a little bit closer here towards the members of the Four Kings here. What can they do? Joru will take out Zero's head there with the SLR. What can Android spot from here? Soda will get IB up as he tries to make his way in. Disaster will get Casper Man. And we'll see what happened across the rest of the map. The circle moves over just on the edge of El Paso for now. As we see now, can Spreeva going to be taken out by the blue zone. And it looks like Noz is going to continue making the movement forward here. As Hawkins from the Rise is going to be taking some shots on towards the White Rabbit Gaming crew. Looks like the Risers are saying, no, this is my kills. I want this. And Punisher's actually going to steal the kill away from White Rabbit Gaming. White Rabbit Gaming, see, if there was a kill steal counter against a team, that would be White Rabbit Gaming. In a moment, I saw in the MLC Devils did get eliminated along with White Rabbit Gaming as well, getting eliminated out of the lobby as well. In Ninja's Bikini's down to one member in the north hand side. Zero going to be knocked out there as well. As we see the team Ghost as well being eliminated inside here. Noz just gets eliminated there in 12th position. And we'll wait to see what happens with the rest of the teams here. As now the Risers are looking pretty good this evening, it must be said. Getting themselves in a very good footing throughout this whole area here as well. Here comes the Four Kings as they make the push on towards the members of the Ferry crew members here. Camdam and, well, predicted solos will take out Salah Croc there as well. As they make their way in here. Hunter X going to be taking himself, but the shot's going to come over towards from Medea as the Silent Bang gets put down there as well. Hunter going to be taken out there as well. And it just leaves Kandam and Ben Lagan trying to do the work there. Ben Lagan jumping across there, trying to see if he can get any sort of knock on towards the remaining member of the Ferry crew here. And now Skizo going to see what he can do here. Can he win out this fight against the members of the Four Kings? Three of them up now. Hunter only being the one being eliminated at this stage. As Skizo now just tries to go in there. He don't walk into that building yet. Don't walk. Oh, flashbang coming straight into his face here. And that's going to definitely blind him out here. He's not going to know where he is for a couple seconds. Now gets regards, but he's now going to be burning alive here. Going to use that first aid kit. Should be okay to continue. The next Molotov comes in as High Voltage gets taken out in 11th position there by Inexorable Gaming. Hot Diggity going to be doing that as well. The flashbang going to come out there from Skizo. And Skizo's trying to play this one as well as possible. He's going to jump down into it. He's going to spot out Kandam. Going to eliminate Kandam. Can he get the flash on towards Kandam? Runs out of bullets. He can't do it. But he's going to get taken out by Ben Lagan in the end. And Kandam will get the revive there. Fury Crew out in 10th position is now Inexorable Gaming looking over towards No Sleep. Slap the face getting put down to very low HP at this stage. And whew, just pretty intense stuff happening all over the place here as Abdu, last member standing against the last member of Ninja Bikinis. Zero turns on him. 3 HP for Abdu. Couldn't get that one down there at the moment. As we see one of the members, I think of Rise, is getting the knock on towards in our team. Abdu going to throw up another smoke there to try and get himself into a better position here, as Zero now going to pick up an AUG from the loot crate there. That's going to be good. He's also got the adrenaline shot as well. That's going to give him some nice little boostage over there, as well as now the Crushers Esports make their entry in towards the Four Kings as well. Bin Laden going to get good nade off on towards Abdallah here, as the Silent Bang has been knocked out here. Dosa going to be nading himself. I think he would have got knocked out there as well, and then naded himself there. Nothing they could have done from that perspective, as Kandam now going to try and force this one through. Silent Bang going to be eliminated there. As Bin Laden going to look over towards the Crushers Esports team. Smoke's going to come out. Zero will win out the fight against Abdu, and Fractus goes out in 9th position. Light has got the positional advantage onto the Four Kings here. As you see, more teams going to go down, but we want to stick with this fight. There's a big fight coming in here. The Four Kings get eliminated out in 8th position here. AZ will get the lock on towards Bin Laden, and that's the Four Kings out of this lobby here. They did mention that Sundays are their bad days, and it's starting to look like that is coming true as well. Only getting the 1 positional point there, but they can come back inside this match for sure. Punisher's got such a great sightlines onto a lot of these teams here, and he's just having a look to see what's happening across all the areas there. Abdallah going to get the knock on towards Naku. He's going to be eliminated out there. What can Disaster do against Twitch Hammer here, as the blue zone is pushing in towards them at this moment? Going to be rotating himself around here. He's got the smokes in front of him here, but still needs to be careful. The Rise is just above him here, and they're busy having such a great little spot over here. Can Punisher does spot him out here. No Sleep goes out in 7th position. Disaster getting pegged down over here. Another smoke going to be thrown down there, but Twister from the side here is going to be able to take out Disaster and flash out Disaster as well. And the Inexorable Gaming crew getting decimated on this side. 2 members remain at the moment, but Punisher is just dealing all the damage from this hill. This is such a nice hill here for the members of the Risers. Both of them in our team will get taken out by the blue zone in the end. And Real OG is also having quite a good matchup here as well. Predicted Circles having a look above him is at this stage is Charbel having a look over towards the Crushers Esports. Oh, Hawkins with that AWM looking for the head of Charbel there. Can they spot out any more members of maybe NX there as they try and make the movement? Crushers are dealing some more damage on towards Inexorable. The shot going to come out. Does miss the shot there. Does Hawkins on towards the Crushers Esports members. Could just spot out that arm moving up as they take the meds. Can see that there. And that shot doesn't miss there from Hawkins on towards the light. Nothing they can do. Abdallah needs to be so careful that he doesn't peek this one out yet. Is that member sitting right there? You can see the bag. So all he needs to do is he reloads his AWM here. The big boy weapon is now the Inexorable Gaming crew will use a vehicle to try and rotate themselves around here. But in waiting at the back here is Zero. Can Zero actually make it up this hill as well? And it looks like Inexorable Gaming get themselves across the way here. 5 teams remain. Crushers, I don't think have been aware that Inexorable Gaming have moved, but I'm pretty sure they should know by now, as Abdallah now makes his way a little bit over. Just to play inside here, I think that has this been taken. It'll be interesting if it doesn't. Hasn't, and there's MK14 inside there. That's what you want if you're Abdallah, that's for sure. Real OGs haven't had to move much since their second circle here, but it's been really, really well done from them. They don't have to do much. They can try and see if they can fend off all these teams that are making their movement here, as Hot Diggity spots out Abdallah there down in towards the eastern side. Zero still in the background. Has Hot Diggity heard him? I think he may have. He is just still checking it out though, as the Inexorable Gaming crew press on here. 5 kills for them. Some more points for them to get ahead of the Four Kings members. It's exactly what they need to do at this stage. What happens next phase? It's going to be quite interesting as well. Viking trying to hear, but I think he can hear I'll be back just above him here. Also hear the shots there as well. Zero slowly making his way in towards this, but I think Hot Diggity is very much aware. Oh, but he could pick his moment. Hot Diggity's going to spot him out first. Yeah, but can he win out the fight? He can't. Hot Diggity repeaks, and Ninjas and Bikinis got out in 5th position there. And now we leave with Real OGs, Risers, Inexorable Gaming, and Crushers Esports. Our top 4 here. Real OGs with the man advantage. All 4 members up here. 3 kills coming up for them as well. as now they try and stop the Risers from pressuring them here. They can try and play underneath them. If they can get to this little ridge line here, they can definitely make this a play for themselves, that's for sure. Crushers still inside the circle here. That's where Inexorable Gaming was. So I think for Inexorable Gaming, going to be feeling, okay, can we make this across? Crushers got the better advantage at this moment. Risers, though, do have to make their way in towards this circle. So what do? They need to try and get through one team at least, or they will be kind of stuck in between the three teams here, I feel. I mean, Real OGs have to make their way in, so does Inexorable Gaming. Charble just having a look over towards the Crushers Esports every now and again. Static now. It looks like predicted circles. Who's getting into the car here? AZ in the car, ready and waiting to go. Smokes are going to come out though to see exactly what they can spot out here. I want to see what Abdallah can see from here, because he's going to spot out the Real OGs making this movement fairly shortly. And here come down the hills here. Oh, great shots coming out there from predicted circles and Abdallah. And here come down the hill is the the Risers, getting themselves a little bit further down here. Need to be careful. Inexorable Gaming to their left hand side. And what can he spot out here? Light will get Albi back in the background here. The shot's going to come over towards Static here. Can he get out Static? He does indeed. And Hawkins will get the first knock on towards the Real OGs as they're trying to make this way back in here. The grenade's going to go down. That grenade's not going to be hitting onto anybody at the moment. Hawkins going to try and from the behind, from above them, beg your pardon, will try and take them out as well as Hawkins goes in towards the fatal circle here. Does manage to get himself there, but that's not going to work as the grenade comes out there from AZ, and the Risers will be eliminated out in 4th position. And here come Inexorable Gaming. All that damage being dealt to the Real OGs from the Risers. Can Inexorable Gaming capitalize on this as well, as the smokes are really on their back here, as Viking now tries to stop the push there, or stop the sight from the Crushers Esports, as the grenade now going to go open. This could be a massive grenade for Inexorable Gaming. Does pop over the head of predicted circles. They'll still 29 damage, and here comes Inexorable Gaming as they make their movement up here, but Abdallah can spot out Hot Diggity here. Is this a wise move coming out here from the Crushers here as they try and do it? Abdallah going to take out Viking there, and now the Crushers Esports making their way into this game here. Haven't had the best of the last 2 days inside this finals, and they're looking pretty strong to try and take this one out. Really well done from them so far, as Hot Diggity now going to be on the edge of this blue zone. Has to pick this one out fairly shortly. Going to pick this one out, and Abdallah will rip the head off there, but before the blue zone will take out the Hot Diggity out of this game at the end of the game. Charles going to get knocked out there by Abdallah. Static and all this will be knocked up, but Static can't do it. Yeah, Light in the middle of nowhere. The Real OGs will take out their first chicken dinner in the finals here with 6 kills. They're gonna be ecstatic, and that's a good work coming out there from the Real OGs. Calm and collected in their moments there, but for Crushers Esports, that's a good start for them as well. 7 kills coming out in 2nd position. Inexorable Gaming will finish out this game with 7 kills as well. In 4th, the Risers finishing off with a total of 4 kills. Rounding up our top 5 was the Ninjas in Bikinis, finishing with a total of 4 kills.